Hi, and so let's begin the conversation. Let's start with just talking about the modern job market.
Alright, so at this point you've watched lots of videos and we've talked about getting your resume and your cover letter ready, and we've hit on how competitive the job market is and how you need to be that standout applicant. And so I think it's important to realize that why is our job market so much more competitive?
Well, my initial response to that question is I think that the changes in technology have made it more competitive.
Yes.
They can reach a lot more candidates than they've ever been able to reach before with job postings.
Right. You know, if you think back just before the internet, right? How did you post a job? In the newspaper, right? In the classified ads. And so you were pulling then from a pool of local people. Now these ads go out nationwide, and people are more willing to move. If the job is paying the right amount, then they're willing to move for that job.
Every year we see the number of people who change careers increase.
Right.
People don't get, I mean, maybe, I think of my grandfather, he had the same job for something like 57 years.
Right.
That doesn't happen anymore.
No, not at all. People don't stay in one place. I mean, some people obviously do, but for the most part, you know, people are more willing to change their jobs, to look for something better. One of the things, you know, depending on what industry your grandfather was in, the opportunities within his region may have been limited.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know my grandfather worked for the, what was it, for the gas company. Well, there was just one gas company,
yeah.
You know, so unless he relocated his family, that was the company that he worked for. So
and now we can move anywhere.
Exactly, and we can research, you know, it's not quite as blind as it once was. And I think on that same topic, it's a good point to make that our employers are more informed as well.
Yeah.
You know, they know that by setting their job posting out into the netherworld, into the internet, that they are going to get very skilled candidates. And so, you know, and that people are willing to move for the job. So.
And the jobs just aren't, I mean, the jobs are never really dropping from the sky, but they're really not going to, that dream job is really not going to fall into your lap. Like, if you could have the best skills in the world, you could be the top student in your class, but it's not enough, you know. You got to market yourself.
You do. You have to market yourself.
And we've talked about those tools that you use for marketing.
Right, right. So you want to keep in mind as you go for this interview and as we move forward through these videos that this is a very competitive position that you're trying for, and other people are interviewing. So again, keep that brand, why you, at the forefront through the interview process as well.
Yeah. Why you? I love that. Yeah. Why?
Exactly.
Why you're going to be the person they choose. And even the traditional job interview is not the same. Like, you think of the classic interview person showing up with their briefcase and, you know, sitting down with one person. Now we have so many different kinds of interviews.
Oh yes, there are a wide variety of interview types. So, and in the next video we're going to
we're going to drive.
Pretty
seems like a good time to drive over there.
Yep. So let's go to video number 2.
The types of interviews that you're going to encounter in the modern job market.